Hey guys, here we've got a Toyota Hilux 2014 3-litre diesel. I'll just take you through how to replace the timing belt. I've just gone ahead and taken off the top plastic cover off the intercooler, and then I've already preempted this and taken out the 6 10mm bolts that just live in this timing cover. Pretty easy to take out. You can get in there without taking out any of the fan or the shroud or anything. So from here, I've gone down the bottom, taken off the under tray underneath the car. It's just about 6 or 7 12mm bolts. And then I've thrown a ratchet with a 22mm socket on the crank. And just wound that round over on the top dead center. My timing mark at the back here, you can see, lines up with the cam mark on the cam there, and then down on the diesel pump there's a indicator on the side. Just kind of hard to see. I'll put up a picture of that, and I've just put my own mark, as you can see, that little white indicator on the timing belt, which I'll line up with the new belt and mark the new belt. It just makes it a lot easier when you're fitting it. If both my white marks line up, I can wind it around a couple of times and double check it that all my timing marks line up. And from here, there's 2 10mm bolts in the timing belt tensioner. I'll go ahead and take that off, and I'll slip the belt off. So I just took out the hydraulic tensioner, so now the tensioner pulley's loose. There's the hydraulic tensioner, a couple of 10mm bolts. From there you can just slip the timing belt off. I've just used a 10mm Allen key socket. And I've taken out the hydraulic tensioner pulley as well. Just winds out, just be careful not to drop that washer down the engine. That way I can replace that as well. So I've got my new belt here, and I've just copied it and counted my teeth, made sure the belt's the right size, and then just remarked it so that when I slip it on, those white timing marks will line up with my pulleys, and then I'll spin the engine over and confirm that the timing marks on the pulleys line up with the block. I've just thrown some Loctite on the hydraulic tensioner pulley, and on the same on the tensioner 10mm bolts itself, just to lock that in once I wind it into the block. So I just tensioned up the tensioner pulley, and I've just thrown the belt on, which is really easy because I've already got the white timing marks on there, which both line up with the marks that I created earlier. And as you can see, I've got all this slack on this side, so that's what my own marks help with, is just knowing where the slack needs to be. And the hydraulic tensioner will take all that up when I put that in now, and then we'll tighten up. Now I've just installed the hydraulic tensioner and pulled the pin out. All my timing marks line up. I'm just going to spin the motor over twice using the ratchet on the crank, and then just confirm my timing marks line up again. Okay, I've just spun the motor over twice, rechecked my cam timing mark, and then got a mirror and checked my diesel pump timing mark on the block, and they both line up. So I can go ahead and put the timing cover back on and the top plastic cover over the intercooler. There we have it. I've just finished putting in the 6 10mm timing case bolts, and then the 5 10mm bolts over the top for the plastic cover that goes on the top of the intercooler.